an Austrian brothel is taking matters into its own hands.
What are these pictures? What is happening? What is happening? Is this Brett's work?
Of course. All right. Now, hopefully you're not all too distracted by the perfect B-roll for this story, because we're bearing the lead here, okay? This Austrian brothel is trying to persuade people to get vaccinated by incentivizing the vaccine, right? So what is the incentive? Well, this brothel in Austria has provided COVID-19 vaccinations for its customers, but also offered free entry to a sauna club for anyone who agrees to have the jab. Fun Palast brothel in Vienna offers a 30-minute session in a sexual sauna club with the lady of their choice if they get the vaccine at the on-site clinic. In fact, here's the manager's reasoning for, using this tactic.
Many men with a migration background virtually refuse vaccination or don't even know that you can be vaccinated. And since we are actually reaching this target group, we decided to set up a vaccination street here.
All right, fun stuff. Not to stereotype anyone, but he looks exactly the way I would expect a brothel manager to look like. Just keeping it real. And so, look, it is kind of incredible how different the United States is from most other developed countries. Like, they've legalized and regulated sex work. I think that's the right way to go. And now you have like so much so that you have this brothel like weighing in and trying to help out with getting people inoculated. It's kind of incredible.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could get my booster shot in Austria. Now that I'm thinking about it, are we doing deals for boosters? That would be incredible. That might be worth the trip. I've never been to Vienna, so who knows? Let me put that on the bucket list, if you will.
Get a jab, give a jab. You know what I'm saying?
But no, look, I think we should be incentivizing people in creative ways. I think, I understand people's apprehension to Biden's sort of top-down mandate everything, like their opposition to that approach. Although there are people who like it, I think in America, specific to how our citizens have been socialized to think that it's their way or the highway, basically at every single freaking turn in their lives, and that the idea of ever accommodating anybody who wasn't themselves is just completely anathema to who these people think they are. I think it's a tough sell to our specific citizens, right? And that, we should have been coming up with more creative ways to do this. For instance, in Iowa, get a freaking corn dog with the jab,
So funny. But in the beginning, there were incentives like that. And to be honest, I was kind of annoyed with those incentives because they were incredibly cheesy and clearly not enough of an incentive to get vaccine hesitant people vaccinated. Also, let me just add, while the rest of the world is like dying to get the vaccine, the US was hoarding it and trying to like incentivize incredibly entitled Americans to just do it, right? But look, I think the best strategy is to offer a financial incentive and not some BS like, oh, we'll give you we'll invest in bonds for you or some garbage like that. No, just give people money. Just give people money. Just do it. Just give people, hey, $2,000. An additional stimulus, 2,000. I'll get vaccinated 3 times. I don't care. Like, why not?
Lord have mercy. Let's do it.
Exactly.
My goodness.
I think that's far better than a raffle for an AR-15. That was like literally one of the incentives that we like talked about early on.
Also, by the way, we do this all the time for big business. We give them tax breaks, which is a money giveaway, money that the government would have had in its possession, but for the fact that they gave these people a quote unquote tax incentive, usually tied to jobs that they never give to anybody. And so we do this all the time. I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars to business entities so that they can do things that they never actually do. Why not, give individual citizens some actual bread and we just make sure they actually get that damn jab?